What is wrong? Oh my goodness. What is going on? Yay! All right. It's working now. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Hello. Cool Cat and Craft with Amelia. Hello. I'm so glad I got this up and running now. This thing was not working for me whatsoever. Alrighty. All right. Let's get started. I just have to make sure that I have corrected this because I believe I might have set it up for um a random a different one. I did. Okay. So let me fix this and then we will get started. Alrighty. Edit post. Okay. We're going to awesome sauce. Save. Cool beans. All right. We are in. Everything is up and running now. Awesome sauce. Alrighty, guys. Let's get started. So, I have here the um, Simon Says Be Bold. My package just arrived. These are some of the things that my daughter picked out. So, we'll see what we're gonna make. I have the foil transfers. I love the foil transfers. I did this. My daughter did a project with it. I'm gonna show you guys. You've probably seen before. My daughter did this project with it, and I fell in love with that. It was so beautiful. So we have two new packs, and then these were coordinating. Well, I like how they kind of coordinate with that. And then she got World Blossom. Of course, she got cupcake stuff. Hey, sweetie, stamp set. This is the Bestie bracelet stamp set. And this is the Bunny Blessing stamp set. Now, I am going to go I'm going to go with bunnies, okay? Because let's be real, some people think that bunnies are only for like if you were like for Easter, right? But we are gonna make it more than that. Doesn't have to be Easter. Let's get this open and let's get started. Okay, she did get. You see me like I'm I'm checking these and then I'm like, checking it to see if my daughter, if she purchased the die with it or not. This is what we do. This is how it goes in my household. Alrighty. Let's see this. Get my Misty out. And let's see, I'm probably gonna do a scene card. These are so beautiful. Yeah, let's do a scene card. Let me get my paper. Alright, my favorite paper. This is Not Your Mama from Brutus Monroe. I'm going to start with making the background. Sorry, you'll hear me go back and forth because my stuff are behind me. So we're gonna start with a card panel, just so that just for a stamping. So it doesn't have to be like a specific size, but just for stamping, so that I can put my let's do half. Okay. That way I can put my images on a stamp and cut it out in one piece. I know I am late, so, and honestly, this was a pop-up. I did not actually plan on doing a live. However, this is, I have been away from my YouTube for a while, and I found myself kind of getting nervous to do it again. I don't know why, but I was working with another company at the time, and then we had like a lot going on, new releases and stuff, and I just did not have time to work on my stuff. And then a lot happened during that time. Let's see what we're gonna use. We're gonna use the two bunnies, the cute little bunnies, and then we're also going to do some coloring, so you'll see me coloring as well. I know some people are not really fond of the whole color thing, but I don't want to put black and white images, so we're going to do a little bit of coloring. Let's see, and then I'm probably going to need, I kind of like this image. It's really, really cute, that image right there. I really do. So I'm going to get it. Let's go ahead and let's do it, shall we? Oops, wrong one. Alrighty. Alright. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all three of them, but I'm sure going to color all three of them because I am not too sure what we're doing yet. It's like, you guys are going to hear my dog. I'm just giving you a full heads up. You're going to hear my dog. Because there's another dog outside, and that dog is apparently barking up a storm. Alrighty. Make sure everything's going okay with the live. And there's another dog outside. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Where are we? Okay. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to go ahead and prep this up, okay? I need to, my dogs are going berserk over there. All right, guys, I'm sorry. Give me a second. I might have to put my dogs outside because they're they are not too happy of all the people, all the not the people, all the noises going on in the backyard. And they are barking up a storm. I have a Saint Bernard, and let me tell you, she is loud. She is very, very, very loud. Alrighty. All right. What is going on? Okay. Alrighty. I am trying to fix something because I don't see a lot of people, and I think I lost everyone. Uh, you gotta love technology, I tell you. You got to love technology. And enough for kids. Stream. No. And I have to put my dog outside, guys. Because you're gonna hear uh Annie, no. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm back. Oh, you can okay, cool. You can still hear me. I don't know what's going on. This thing is like acting up for some reason. But I'll definitely plan better next time and really get this whole thing fixed. I'm not sure why it's acting up like that, but it is. All right, let's get started. So I'm gonna use my Simon Says stamp ink. Here it is. Intense black. This is my favorite ink. It helps a lot with when it comes to my Copic markers, and they have a lot of other brands that work really well as well. I also use my Brutus Monroe detail black ink that works really well with my Copic markers. And what else? I use Hero Arts and Gina K. Those are the four that I use. That helps a lot. Cool Cakes and Crafts with Amelia. You know, my daughter name is Amelia. I'm not sure if that's your name, but my daughter's name is Amelia. We're gonna make this a little bit darker because I want it to be nice. And dark. I want it to be as detailed as possible. Alrighty. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Let's color up. Let me clean this up. I have this really bad habit of like not wiping my stamp sometimes. I just close them right back inside. And then when I'm putting everything away, I'm like, oh crap. It's messy. Oh, cool. We're in the Oh, hmm. I wonder. Oh, okay. Hi, Amelia. It took me a second, but I got it now. Me and Amelia worked together on the design team of Brutus Monroe, and she is she is with us, and she's amazing. Love supportive people, and it's really hard. So, Amelia, you'll get to hear a little bit about this, I guess. So it's really hard for me to socialize. I try to, but show you what we're using here. And actually, I'm gonna turn this over. Might help you see a lot better. Um, it's hard for me to socialize because I always feel like people are gonna see my flaws, and it's not really a flaw, you know. I've talked about it many times. Like I do have PTSD from the military, and it it made me very nervous that someone's gonna see, someone's gonna know or um, find out how, or maybe I'll have a panic attack in front of them, or I'll get triggered. It's just very very scary because you're never sure how people are gonna react, and I get so scared because for one, everything is a process with this with PTSD, right? With any mental illness, honestly, everything is a process. And I I can't seem to understand or how it works. And mind you, I'm a nurse, okay? So I really should have a good grasp, but I understand the body very well, okay? But the moment that you start going into the brain, that is where I fail because the brain is so tricky, and I don't understand how I work. So imagine, like I'm still learning how to function. I'm still learning how to do everything, but I don't know. Sometimes, for example, I've told the story before. I took my daughter, my not daughter, my kids, all of them. We went to um Dave and Buster's, and I'm gonna put a little dark down here because he's on the floor, so just makes it a little bit dark. We went to Dave and Buster's, and when we went to Dave and Buster's, I got triggered, and I ended up my kids, my little kids. Imagine that. My little kids had to run up to me, hold me back, scream for their father because I kind of started hallucinating. And I thought I saw someone that was not there. Um, it was nothing dangerous. I wasn't gonna hurt anybody. Honestly, I was running to hug that person because I miss them. And so I felt so bad about it. And then there was like a whole bunch of issues with my medication that happened for a little bit. And so when you have all those things, you kind of fear that people are going to notice and people are going to tell that you're not normal. And I know that's probably not a good way, but a good way of saying it, but it's so hard to really explain how you feel. Uh, so I was using W0, W2, and W3. Um, I forgot to tell you guys that. I think I'm probably gonna go a little bit different with. I'm gonna make this bunny a little bit darker so I can have a variety of bunnies. So let's pull out some other markers. Let's go with T1, T3, T5. Oop, T1, T3, and T5. That's what we're gonna go with. And I'll put it here this time. I remembered this time to put it there. So yeah, back to the story. Yes, I have. I've always been afraid of that happening again, or somebody seeing me, in that state, and I get so nervous that people can see through me. And I try my best to be, you know, very like involved, but it's really, really hard for me. It's really, really hard for me. But I am grateful. I've been lucky to work with two wonderful design teams and wonderful people on the design team, which they honestly they may not know it until they probably see this, but they really did help me. Um, Crafting for me is a thing of mental peace, and it's the only thing that I can do that's peaceful. However, sometimes my PTSD does come into play, and I can't. And I think that's probably the worst feeling because it's if you have a hobby that you really enjoy, right? And the hobby helps you to handle, some symptoms that you may have, rather it's pain, because hobbies are more or not just for like a good time. Sometimes they are just also for um escape, and expressing yourself. Let's get this guy. And honestly, card making, and scrapbooking, crafting in general, it doesn't ever go wrong. Well, okay, wait, it does go wrong. Let's be real. Like we've all have made stuff, and everything has gone wrong. So it does go wrong, and that's okay. But um, it's something that you can take and make beautiful. Regardless of what mistakes you make, you just have to change your tactic. And I I need that. It's very this won't blend out for me. It's very therapeutic to know that in life sometimes you may have intentions, right? You may have good intentions to start something or do something, and you have an idea how you want it to look or how you want to be when it comes down to like goals, things like that. And then it doesn't happen that way. And when it doesn't happen that way, that's typically when we give up or we get hard on ourselves and we feel bad. And we really shouldn't. And crafting is proof that you can take anything and turn it into something beautiful. When I have my moments, I do go to my mixed media when I'm going through a lot. My mixed media is my go-to. I love mixed media. It takes a long time for me to make. I mean, my mixed media projects take me a good like 3, 4 days. So I love mixed media. But guys, let me tell you, there are times I'm gonna bring back my W0. There are times where I am doing it and I'm like, I just want it to be done already. I just want it to be I want it to be over, but because I know what it looks like. I know what I want. I might only use these two. I just realized that's a carrot. I didn't realize that was a carrot. You see it? So I'm probably just gonna use these two. I need to blend this out a little more, but one of the things that I've learned, if I let it like sit for a little bit, it'll blend out once I go back in. Oh, Lord. Wrong side. And then we're just going to blend this all out. We want his tummy to be a little dark, neck to be a little dark, right over the arm a little dark. Because we're going to have the tree on this side. So it's going to have some shadows here. And then we got to give him, go ahead and put everything away. We got to give him some cheeks. All bunnies are cute. And they have cheeks. We got to put cheeks. Lovey cheeks. I'm going to use R20. And I'm going to place it. I always fail where I place these sometimes. Because it's sometimes it could be like right there at the top, or I'll end up putting it too low. You just don't know. It's one of the things I am still getting used to. Actually, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Oh, we're not done. I have to do the ears. All right. For the ear, we're gonna go for. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna go for R11 and keep it very simple. There you go. Okay, and then go on this side, do this ear. Just nice, cute, and simple. Now, I don't want to complicate this, but I use like 3 colors when it comes to balloons or any type of bubble. And I'm going to show you guys the 3 colors that I use. And I'm going to ask that you don't kill me. It is, we're going to go for BG2, B00, and then R20. I promise you guys it's gonna work. Just watch. So I'm gonna take my my B00 first, and I will go ahead and color all of that in as a base. And then we're going to add, because you know when you have, okay, you know when you have a, when you blow any type of like bubbles with your kids, or, you know, when you were a kid, there's always some type of like a little bit of pink showing um, in the bubble. And so it has like a little rainbow. So I like to just add that little bit and then mix it with, this is the, oops, no, I need the BG02. And then right with it, along it somewhere. And I know it looks a hot mess right now. Give me a second and you will see. Now we're going to take that B00 again, and we're just going to go ahead and color that all in. And then we're going to add a little bit of, of the R20 again. But we're doing it different areas. A little bit there, some at the bottom like a flare, and some at the bottom of here. And then we're going to take that B00 and let's all right. All right, here we go. I'll show you. Kind of gives it that little glow look. And oh, you know, I'm going to leave the belly white. I'm going to leave the belly white. I'm going to use, oh, no, nose. I'm going to use my T5 to do the nose. All right. Now, we're going to start on the background. The background, I am thinking of doing a double stencil with paste kind of a background. I'll show you what I mean. We'll place this here for now. All right. So, we're gonna use regular cardstock. Where is it? Okay, here we go. And it's Cricut. I didn't notice that my thing was Cricut over here. Okay. Background. We're going to stencil with. I'm actually going to mix it up because I love my Bruce Moreau, and I'm kind of in love with these two stencils that I have been using a lot. Where's my stuff? I'm trying to find. Where is it? Where is it at? Where is it at? There it is. Okay. Where I just have to clean this, but I digress. All right. Ooh, or no, let's do that. All right. So, what we're gonna do, we're going to stencil with ink with this one, and then with this one, we're going to use glaze or some type of paste. So let's start here. And get my mat. Here it is. Okie dokie. Get this down. This is my stick and stamp mat. When this came out, it was a lifesaver, guys, because especially when you're using paste, it's so good to have it on a sticky mat and you don't have to worry about it welting, because it's, you know, it holds it down, so when it dries, it keeps it down, which I love. If you guys been doing this for a while, you know you always end up having to tape it down just for you to be able to have the same flat look that you're trying to get. So, let's go ahead and hold this and this. All right, this is just to keep that there, and we're going to do like an ombre kind of a mix. And I'm gonna go for pink, peach, and my Simon Says colors. These are the Simon Says Positively Saturated ink. And we're gonna go pink, peach, per lilac, carnation, lilac. I want blue. I love my blues. Okay. I feel like this is like my typical go-to. But, you know, if it's not broken, don't fix it. All right, let me go ahead and make room, space. Alrighty. All right, let's get started. I'm going to use my blending brushes. I have had these for, you know, I have a question for anyone out there. Okay, so I recently started wearing makeup. I'm trying to learn how to wear makeup, but I call one of my friends who lives like 25 hours away from me, and we do what's called a virtual makeup. That is the only way for us to do it. And I know, like, I had a bunch of these brushes from like a time where I was buying a bunch of like makeup things. And I wonder, are we supposed to change these? Like, are we supposed to actually like change our brushes every what year or so? Like we're supposed to with our makeup brushes? Is that a thing? Or is that like all in my head? Because I feel like eventually it's gonna get old, right? So should we? Is that it? Like, should we actually have the time to change our brushes? Like, are we supposed to just change our brushes? Okay, let me explain the ombre. So you see, I put the purple in the middle, right? And then that I like the fact that it has like that sequence pattern, so it's kind of easy for you to follow along. And we're just gonna go along that, but we're also gonna tag a little bit of that purple in so we can give it that ombre look. Grab more ink. I might have to tap off a little bit. Okay. And we're gonna keep going all the way around. All right. Now we're gonna go for peachy. Oh, I don't know if you guys know. It is well, I'm sure you know, but it is April Fools. And little did I know, my child is a prankster, a huge prankster. She she starts off the day, the morning with she starts off the morning with a wonderful prank, but she pranked the wrong person. She pranked her father. Understand that the prank that she did to her father was not, it wasn't good. It was she it it was honestly bad. She shouldn't have done it. She um she decided to first try to put a little thing in the back on his back that says "kick me," right? But let me remind you guys that she is my husband's in the military, right? He's still in, and he's getting ready for work. And that's when she decided she wants to prank her father. And the prank was the kick me sign. And then the final prank, my wonderful child put water on top of the door. And yeah, it fell on her dad's uniform. And then I found out that she also switched the shower gel in their bathroom. She she switched it and put syrup in it. My child put syrup inside of the shower gel, and my son woke up, take a shower, and goes, "Mom." My son's a teenager, so you already know he's a little dramatic with it. Like this, every like it just inked his body or something. He's like, "Mom, somebody put syrup in the shower in the bath soap," and I was just like, "What?" I was like, "Oh my god, your sister did it." All right, are you guys ready to see the unveiling? See, and oop, and ta-da! Alrighty. Now, look how gorgeous that is. I love how cute. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm thinking about doing lives a lot more often to kind of get myself back into it and socializing again. So I'm hoping this goes out right. I think being able to plan it probably is one of the first things that I should have done. But I was so scared. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was so scared to do this that I wasn't sure, yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do it. I was just like, I want to go live. I would like to try it out, but I don't know if I will, can, you know? All right. Now, let's work on this. I'm going to use I'm gonna use oh yes. Gotta add blue. Let's add some blue. I'm gonna add some chunky glitter to it. I think that's perfect. And it has the little butterflies and with the bunny. I think it works. So this is the chunky glitter glaze from Brutus Monroe. And I'm just going to, where's one of my, oh, there it is. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot I was saying something. They will never know that I was explaining about how the design teams, they really did help me to kind of get through a lot of things. We are all sometimes hard on ourselves, right? When it comes down to like anything, right? We're always hard on ourselves. And let's see. Alrighty. Very, very subtle. Good. And then we're going to add on the bottom. Oh, sorry guys. Wrong. Oh, that's not my that is my dog, but that's not Annie. It's Luna. Annie's my service dog. And Luna is my regular dog. just my pet. She's my pet. No, guys. Luna, no. All right. So for this, hold on. I have to wipe this off first, and then we're gonna ink, and then we're gonna place it again. Just gotta wipe this off. And then I have a tub here that I'm gonna actually place. I'm gonna place my stencil in so it doesn't get ruined. Let's see, we're going to add some ink. I'm gonna put the blue so I can get the blue out. Where is my blue? Oh, here it is. Okay. And I want to thank Amelia. Thank you for supporting and being here, and anyone else that's also here. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Um, you guys will never know how much you guys really do help me, especially when you guys comment. And I love our team. Honestly, I really do. I love our team. Our team, we're a very supportive bunch. We are a very supportive bunch. All right, so now I added the ink, and I didn't want it to be too dark. I just want it to be subtle, but still show. Ooh. Ay, ay, ay. It just fell. Close this. Yes. Alrighty. now we're just gonna peel this off. I probably should close this too. We're gonna peel this off. Look at that. So you have I don't know if you can tell. You have the top that's just clear, then the bottom's the opposite, it's like a flip of it. That cool? All right, let's let this dry. And while this dries, I'm gonna put this inside of my little soap water basket. And then we're gonna do some die cutting and start putting some things together. That in there, soak. I'm gonna let this dry. And then we're gonna start putting it all together. I love those colors and the bunnies and the stencil. Bonnie, I understand. Look, if it helps any, my daughter is the one that purchased it, and the whole idea, like I'm supposed to surprise her and create something, and then she's gonna challenge me with it, and so I was kind of shocked at how much she purchased. My daughter purchased, I think it was like $300 worth. And I was like, oh my God. Never again, take the lesson from me, guys. Never tell your children to buy anything as long as it's on this page, because I thought this page was going to be okay. Yes, I'm using, thank you so much, Amelia. Yes, I am using the Bruce Monroe Chunky Glitter Glaze. Let's get this started. I barely use this. How many people have the same issue where like you just get something, especially when it's like a die cutting machine, and then you don't want to use it because you don't want to mess up your plates? That's me. That's my problem. I don't want to mess up my plates, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to use this, but I got this for you guys. It's just for me to be able to do lives. So if I can't use it, what fun is it, right? I have the, I guess you could say, she has the dies. Is she grown? No, she is not grown. My daughter is 9, she'll be 10 this year. Not grown whatsoever. But it's not the first time that she has purchased things, and we would do these little challenges with each other. But it's definitely the last. I will never tell that child to do it again. Or at least I'll be there for sure. I won't just let her do it on her own. I will be there for sure. All right, we're just gonna cut these dies open, and then we'll get started using the dies. I have been plates I don't want to mess up, so I've been using copy paper to avoid all the previous. Wait, how do you use copy paper? Oh, tell me. I want to know. I've never heard that before. Use copy paper? How do you use copy paper to prevent it from happening? I have a feeling this might be one of my kids. I'm so sorry. I apologize. This is how kids are, okay? My older daughter, this is the other daughter now. She was blowing up my phone to ask me, "Can you bring me boba?" I thought it was an emergency and it was a school. No, the child's calling me for boba. Jesus. Kids, I tell you, kids. How was you guys' Easter? How did Easter go? I had a pretty good Easter, a pretty expensive Easter. My kids, they wanted eggs with money in it. And I was like, oh, all right, sure. I will never do that again. They almost tore my house up looking for those eggs, and then there was all types of battles. All right, all right. Let's go ahead and let's like cut this and put another mark into it. This is the part I'm scared of. Do you know, Bonnie, how do you do that? I put the copy paper on the upper plate and then put it down in the bottom so I don't do as much. But I put copy paper down on the bottom plate and the cardstock in the back. I have got to try that one day. Ooh, that sound. No! Oh! I just touched my project. Yikes. Okay. It should be a perfect cut. Let's see. Pretty good. Not bad. I've done worse. I've definitely done worse. All right. We're going to put those down, put these away. I'm just going to put these aside so I'm not wasting time with you guys. All right. Alrighty. This is still drying. I'm going to make a little bit of noise. You're gonna hear my heat gun. Warning. A lot of noise. I'm just gonna try to speed up the drying process a little bit. Piece the upper plate and just have to remove the bottom. Thank you. Oh, I'm for sure gonna try that. Absolutely. I gave I'm thinking about doing another live, but I'm gonna do it I think on the Bruce Monroe channel. So keep a lookout for that. Are you dry? 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 Oh, for the record, I don't recommend you guys using a heat gun on here. But I've done it already so many times, so it's easy. All right, let's go ahead and let's take our project off. Don't flip back, don't flip back, don't flip back. Ah! Alrighty, cool beans. Now, see, this grip mat is so sticky. It's wonderful. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No! No! It's gonna rip! Oh. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta try to fix this. It is going to rip if I don't fix it right. No, it does, Bonnie. That was a really good explanation. I probably should have touched. Oh, it's not fully dry yet. When it's not, say, here's the issue. It's not fully dry, and because that it's not fully dry, it is sticking. It's sticking to the mat. See if I can try to grip this off very carefully. Come on, you got it, you got this. Yes, yes, yes. Is it working? I think so. I think so. It's gonna do it. It's gonna come off. It's gonna come off. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. It's gonna do it. Just gotta be really careful. Almost. Yes. Whew. All right. Now to fix the warping, I'm gonna try it a little bit more. Sometimes doing it from the back, that'll help with the warping as well. As you can see, it's like opening back up. All right. So now, the way I tackle this issue, simple. Use hard card, the heaviest cardstock you have, which mine's is the Brutus Monroe Not Your Mama's cardstock. I gotta find one. Okay, here it is. All right, and then we're just gonna cut it down to the same size. What I'll do actually, I'm going to take double-side tape and I'm just gonna put it, I'm gonna start over here towards the end. You wanna put it as close to the end as possible, and that's gonna help with the warping, because if you leave a little bit of the end out, I'm telling you, it is going to still warp and you're gonna still be mad. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna place the corner first, corner to corner, and that's gonna help when I have to trim it down to minimize the trimming. And then, is this dry yet? Is it dry yet? Yep, okay. I'm still scared to touch it. You know when you have your gel and you like paste or anything, you're still afraid to touch it, even though like you may have felt it and know it's dried, but you're still afraid to touch it. All right. See how like the moment I touch the ends on the tape, it keeps it flat. All right. So we're gonna cut the ends off. For now, and then let's start putting our bunnies together. So I wanted to do like a scene at first, but I really love this background, and I don't want to hide it. Like, it's so cute. So I'm thinking we do like a simple card, and then we're gonna put like a border around to kind of give it a nice little look, but a nice little simple card. We're gonna need a greeting. I'm gonna use let's go with thanks for being my bestie. Okay, so this is I think it's called Bestie from Simon Says Stamp. Whenever I don't have a sentiment ready, this is my go-to. And I know Brutus Monroe on theirs is called the Conversation Clippings, and that's my go-to when I forgot, because when we get stamps, we immediately think about the images. That's like the very first thing we think about is the image. And then we think about the sentiment towards the end. All right, so I'm gonna put, being my bestie isn't easy. Being my bestie isn't easy, but you would be bored if I was normal. I think that's appropriate, Especially I was just talking about normal and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna line up the words to the end of that clear piece. Do a slice, turn it around, do the same exact thing. I learned this from Kathy Zilski. It's the best thing ever when it comes to, if you're not good with like viewing and knowing that, okay, it's even on both sides, then that's your let that be your guide. Let that be your guide. That little clear part, just place your wording or whatever you want to use, place it next to that, and then ta-da, you'll have an even card. What do you think? Should I put it down here? All right, let's put these down first. All right, I'm gonna use some foam dots. And these are the black foam dots, but I'm not worried. You won't see it. Like, it doesn't show. And then I already did some half ones because I want it to pop up. Because I think popping, I'm gonna have to cut that. Popping it up is gonna help to show more of that design. Because if we put it flat, it's flat, right? Like, it's completely on the paper and it's gonna cover that area. But when you pop it up, well, it kind of allows you to see a little bit more and gives it that depth. All right, good. It's good. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a trick because these used to piss me off. I'm not gonna lie. It used to get me so upset. But watch this. Isn't that so much easier? Oh, okay. So we're gonna place this little buddy right between the two. There we go. And then we're gonna put someone here. And then we're gonna place that down too. You know what? I'm too scared. I'm gonna go ahead and put that little piece. I'm like, I don't want it to get flat in the mail, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that piece in anyways. Alrighty. Okay. Now I gotta position this just right. I'm gonna place this like it's right there. And wow, not bad. Not bad. Okay. And then we're gonna place, I don't know, I feel like that covers the bunny. The top or the bottom? What do you guys think? Top or bottom? We're gonna go for bottom. But we're also popping this one up as well. And we are almost done. I know this is going a little bit long. I had issues with electronics and everything. Ugh. Ugh, guys. I've been wanting to buy a new camera because right now I stream with my phone. I do all my recordings with my phone. And I want to zoom in. Like, I want to be able to zoom in, and I don't know what camera to get. Like, I brought a Canon and still the bottom, Bottom it is, Bonnie. I can't zoom in, and I do a lot of coloring, and I stopped doing coloring because I can't zoom in to show you guys, you know? Let's go ahead, put it at the bottom. Alrighty. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and do the border. And I think, I don't know what color I want to go for. I don't know. Ooh, I have an idea. We're gonna try something, guys. Just don't don't kill me if it doesn't work. So no promises. But what I'm gonna attempt to do is I'm going to make it where it can slide in and create that border. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying, but yeah. I'm gonna try to make like a little sleeve with a window so that it can have a border. Um, Maybe I'll do it with this one. Okay, so we're gonna set this aside, and then let's get our stuff going. Okay, now let's try this. I am gonna have to use, first we're gonna score this. I'm gonna use my score buddy. We're gonna score this at 5.5, like a regular card base. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold it back, and we're gonna use a trimmer. I have my Tim Holtz trimmer here. We're gonna use the trimmer to cut a window. Now, this may or may not work, but let's just see. Bonnie says, you just stabbed into the foam. That would be easier than fighting with Isn't it? I'm telling you, it is so much easier. All right, so I'm gonna put it up to the first line there. And I'm gonna start it at about, I'm gonna say about 10 centimeter mark. Yeah. Hold it down. And I'm gonna bring it to like about a little bit past 1 centimeter. And we're gonna lift. And we're gonna turn, bring it to that first line. Down. Ooh, it moved. First line. Okay. And this here. And then bring it down to about, I'm gonna say 13.5 centimeters. Turn. This is where it gets tricky. So what you have to do for this side is go to the bottom, which I'll show you here. I'm gonna try to see if I can show you guys. You wanna try to use the bottom instead, because you're not gonna be able to use top. And you're gonna do the same exact thing. You're gonna line it up, move it over to that first line, down, and then from where you're at, slide down. And then we're gonna go to the side. And this part becomes a little bit easier because all we have to do is line that up with the line, with that cutting line. Lift up first, put down. Should use those arrows. Those arrows are gonna be what saves you, and whatever didn't cut out, we will cut out. But there's a window. Let's see if it fully worked though. Candy. Oh, don't worry about it, Candy. This was not even a plan live. This was more of a trying to get back out there and get back into doing lives and doing videos and stuff again. Now that everything is officially calmed down. So you're good. I'm just glad you made it. All right. I'm just gonna now line up, and whatever it didn't touch, just go ahead, line it up, and then follow that line. And it should, bam, pop it out. Oh, okay, let's not pull that one. Go ahead and, I don't trust myself. I don't have those sturdy hands. I've been trying to learn calligraphy. Ugh, let me tell you. Calligraphy is hard, guys. It is so hard. All right. All right, so you have that very thin end there, but that's okay. We're just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use my, where is my Brutus Monroe phone folder? I just had it. Oh, there it's fine. Turn it over, because I don't want to mess that up. And then we're just going to give it a nice, firm fold. Because it's going to be stuck together. All right. Little window. See if this is ready to go. It's ready to go. Now we're just going to place this in here. So I used to do like where I would make like strips, and with the strips I would go ahead and do the border, but I found that, quite frankly, I'm horrible at that. And this is a whole lot, well, I don't know if it's a whole lot easier, but it's definitely better. This is glue pen. This helps with when you have little intricate parts like this. Makes your life a little bit easier. There. We're gonna go here. Add more here. Hold. All right. Now, bring it up to that line. Pop this over. You don't want to put it exactly up to the end. You want to allow that crease to fold over it. Bam. All right. And then we're going to let this dry. And I'm not going to keep you guys too long because I know I have to let it dry. Ooh, I know. I did exactly what I told you guys not to do. I know I have to let this thing dry before I start cutting. So, I'm just going to show you guys how it looks. I'm going to do a quick cut. So cute. Thank you guys. Thank you, Bonnie and Candy. Appreciate it. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to cut all the excess off. Be very careful with this. I'm doing it live and not letting it dry like I said because I really want you guys to at least see the finished card. I gotta come closer. Okay, and we're gonna do bottom. And be very careful to not cut your project. And I think that is good. We just gotta let this dry. And I'll put pictures of this so you guys can see how it looks at the end once everything is all dry. But that is the finished card. Double stencil, clear glitter glaze on top. And then we colored and used the same chunky glitter glaze on the bottom. And then we use an ombre for that center. I love. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love. It's cute. Now, stay tuned because my daughter, she's gonna try to make this, and she's gonna outdo me, cause she does that. She watches other people and then she tries to make one better than me, or just does one thing better. So, all right. I want to thank you guys for being here and joining me on this live. It wasn't a planned one. And I thank you guys for taking your time out of your day to do this with me. I really needed it. And you don't understand how you guys supporting your YouTubers are, how it can really help us as individuals. And we appreciate that with all of our hearts. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will do another live tomorrow at, I will be ready by 9:30 Mountain Standard Time. So that's about 9, 10, 11 o'clock Eastern. I will see you guys tomorrow. It was nice. It was fun. Bonnie, Candy, and Amelia, thank you guys so much. I will see you soon. Bye.